Good morning everyone, Jason Haines here once again from QPL Rural in Temora and Narendra with another edition of the Haines Report, your weekly rural property update. Well, another week goes by during harvest, another few points of rain across most of the region, particularly in the northern areas this week. They've seen harvesting come to an end once again. Hopefully we'll get the tail end of it cleaned up in the next week or so, but it has no doubt been a bit frustrating for a number of producers over the last few weeks. Now, this week's rain probably has just softened the water market just a touch this week. I did see that the decent rains in the Murray system have increased flows into the storages, but I think there's a long way to go there before there's any great hope of a serious allocation in that space. Now, in the Murrumbidgee, temporary water is trading between $4.20 and $4.30 a megalitre, while in the Murray system, we're looking at numbers between $400 and $4.25. I did note the bore water at the moment, well, it's pushing up. It's well above that $3,000 a megalitre at the moment. It is basically getting closer and closer to that high security mark all the time. So if you've got any bore water at the moment, it is in high demand, and I do have a number of producers looking for properties specifically with bore water on them now to secure their production system into the future. Now, with relation to the land market again this week, well, it has increased yardings or increased people looking for restock of lambs at the moment. Some people have taken the jump and are now starting to buy into that market to put lambs on stubbles. The Eastern Young Cattle Indicator is sitting on 523 cents per kilo, which is down a little bit, but still fairly firm. The National Trade Lamb Indicator, well, it's sitting at 684 cents per kilo, and the mutton job at 431 cents per kilo. Now, in the property job, if you are looking for a good little finishing block or a starter block, I do have a couple of real good ones at the moment. Meadowvale down at Finley there, coming in at 220 acres. It's only a small block with a good 5-bedroom home on it, but it does have a 50-acre pivot and a 100 megalitre spear point on it. Now, this is good and secure. I've spoken to the producer there only a couple of days ago, and he has sown that pivot down to millet, so he's going to have a good bank of feed in front of himself in the next few weeks. Now, there is access there to the MIL channel as well. And with a little bit of work, this could be a great little finishing block with very secure water supply, only about 14 kilometres out of Finley. The balance of the country on this block has been lasered and could easily be kicked along into a highly productive little block. On the market today for $690,000, including that 100 megs of spear point water, this one can't be gone past as a finishing block or a great place to raise a family and make your mark in agriculture. Now, second block this week is quite interesting. It is a lease block. Now, we've got an expressions of interest that we're going to run over the next few weeks to lease another good finishing block with underground water right close to Narendra here. Now, this great little block is set up with centre pivot irrigation at the moment. It runs off a deep bore on the mid-Murrumbidgee system. There's approximately 200 megalitres of mid-Murrumbidgee water that would be available for lease as well. And all in all, this would be a very secure little block to either produce hay off or trade off at the moment, and could be a very valuable component to your existing operation. Now, there's some additional dryland country here that will also go up for expressions of interest as well, and you've got the option to either take the irrigation area or include the dryland area and do it as a job lot. We will develop this a bit more over the next few weeks, but we will be running it to expressions of interest, and it would be a great finishing block, or for those who are looking to maintain and secure core breeding stock, this would be the block for you. Also, during the week, all our sales staff did spend 3 days down in Melbourne with a conference down there and doing training on how to improve our customer service. We also, at the Australasian Real Estate Awards, were lucky enough to pick up Most Improved Office within the network, which is quite a token to have and a very award that's much appreciated by all the staff here at QPL. And no doubt an indication of things to come for us. Now, as always, if you'd like any more information on any one of our properties here today, please feel free to give us a call at any time on 0488 594 450. We look forward to catching up with you all again next week. Cheers.